And I think I have two closing questions that I think are perfect for you. And I'm super interested in your answer. The first question is, how is Active Defender going to change the world? And number two is, what is the scale of your ambition or Active Defender's ambition?
Oh, Active Defender is the technology of what we're doing, putting it in, because it's absolutely going to change the world. Now, whether we can stay a part of that or get acquired, I mean, before we get acquired, I don't know. I don't know the realms of all that. And I don't want me to be something that hinders that growth, though I want to be a part of it as long as God will allow it and I can do that in a positive way. But simply because in the middle of not knowing what's going on and it's an emergency situation, people need to be in the know. All right. So, I mean, even outside of an active shooter, all right, people 100% need to be in the know, and communication needs to flow. And so I am 100% convinced that within the next 5 to at the most 7 years, we will be $1 billion company. So it is a game changer in other verticals. It is just a huge game changer. And the fact that we barely touched on the tip of the iceberg of some of the things, like we do our own mapping engine, and our mapping engine has a whole lot more stuff than just a static map. You know what I mean? There's things like raster and vector and DTED, which is topographical. Like, how important is it for you if you go on a trip to make sure you get directions using some GPS? All right. And do you like it when Waze can tell you when some way's clogged up that you go another way?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's important. So suppose just for a minute that you were these are some pieces that we have alpha testing we're looking at, we're working with that way. Suppose, don't think of Active Defender just like not an all active shooter. Like, we have complete incident reporting. People can say, hey, there's a glass on the playground, or there's fire extinguishers out of date. But we also have things that would the schools are not ready for it, but they could lead kids out. In other words, we could look at certain sensors, and you're making the best guess, but suppose the teacher couldn't lead them out. We could put in chaser LEDs. The first one goes off, then the second one, third one, fourth one, you know what I mean? And this one's over here at the first, second, third, as that one's going. So it looks like it. And we could activate and lead them. We take and gamify cleaning rooms. We're already doing that. You go to we're in a 6A high school. They got a bunch of janitors. Well, our system already allows them to send a cleanup alert. Well, do you want all 6, 7, 8, 9 janitors coming at the same time? No, you want to be able to have them communicate. And then we thought, well, that's pretty cool. This is some of the stuff we learned during COVID. But this is going to be really awesome in the hospitality industry. This is going to be awesome in hospitals. And we're not quite ready for those verticals. I mean, we are sort of technically, but our sales teams and our staff and our support is not there. But to gamify cleaning rooms, but also you add protection for those folks. And do you know the majority of incidents actually where there are emergency incidents, I don't mean like working on you, but that affect others, actually the majority happen in healthcare facilities. I need to look up the statistics. It was an amazing article that a friend of mine turned me on to, that there is more violence in the workplace of healthcare than any other in the world. Significantly more. So we 100% want to take care of the nurses and the doctors and the administration, but we want to help in gamifying cleaning rooms. We have an app that we had written that allows you, hey, I have a missing child. Well, how do you cover the egress areas to make sure, or it could be an adult that's got dementia or on drugs, you know what I mean? And how, you want to cover the egress areas, but you also want to search and say, I've searched this room and this room and this room. Our system will even tie into smart glass. Do you know what smart glass is? That's where you put 2 films and you run the current through it and it goes opaque or clear. Well, we've got a little sensor you can put on that, and we can make it so that the the officer running through the hall can touch a button. We have this now. I mean, I have a demo of it right here behind me. They can touch the button and the glass goes clear and you can see in. Brandon, it is a game changer for our world. It's just building the right team, taking the right steps. And hey, listen, we're doing regulated crowdfunding right now. So that part of the article we'll have to cut later because it's a limited time. We'll be one of the wisest $250,000, $500,000 bets you'll ever make in your life. No, there's nothing guaranteed. You know what I mean? But you can invest as little as $100, and I'm telling you, with all my heart, I believe it'd be one of the. And I'm not saying that because you're investing in a product that's changing the world with a team that's 100% behind it, believes in it, and does it, and is devoted to the people that use it, even though they don't buy it.
Well,
it's protecting the children.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. Jim, I'm not only touched by your guys' mission, and I not only thank you for your time, but I thank you for your authenticity. This has been a very enjoyable interview getting to know you and your company, and I encourage everybody that's watching to click the link in the description that we'll provide and go to your guys' WeFunder and check it out even more. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for talking to us and, the product you're building. And, I hope that every organization that could benefit from something like this takes a look and gives you a meeting.
Perfect. Connor, Brendan, thank you.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate it.
With that being said, thank you everybody for coming and watching or listening to this episode of The Next Big Thing, and we will see you next time. So long.